Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to Freight Forwarding. We have some rare metals to start smelting. That's where we left off the last episode. So we're going to connect up the rare metals to the same thing we did for iron over here. We're going to do the rare metals version of this. I made a blueprint, right? Although, is the blueprint missing? No, it's not. So we're gonna paste this. We're just gonna start with one. And we need to hook up the bots. Make sure they got connection. Oh, the creep. The creep. So slow. Okay, uranium's still going strong. I added some more there. I can't remember if I did that before or after. Oh, I thought that was an alert saying I was missing something. We're just taking damage. Ah, my favorite build that everyone's going to be grumpy about. Just deleting resources. Look at it go. Beautiful. Oh, there goes some iron. And there goes the sand. You're feeling a bit burnt out on yours. You need to build a second base on a second island and transporting all the basics. You know, you can always just go with, screw it levels of planes, the long-range drones. You could just transport everything with drones. Okay, so they're gonna bring... I don't really know if the numbers work out properly. Are they the same for rare metals as like iron and copper? And let's see. So iron is 3 seconds for 9 to 6, and then 16 seconds to smelt. What's lead? 3 seconds for 9 to 5. And 16 seconds. So we need slightly less on the smelting end because of the copper ore. Oh, you just got the smaller FF pack? Delivery drones are part of the FF pack. I mean, at least the full official pack. There's like two different. There's like the required and then there's like the recommended. And delivery drones are in the recommended. So you could always add them. Let's see. So raw rare metals is 9 to 6 in 3 seconds and 16 seconds for 5 to 5. So it's the same as iron. Cool. I do need hydrogen chloride though, so we're gonna have to ship that in. Everything else should be okay. Oh, and then we're gonna need to do the water thing. No, the water thing's already fixed. It's already hooked up. That was the whole point of designing it this way. Yes, it is most important to have fun. Sometimes it's easy to forget that when trying to follow a bunch of self-imposed rules that you set for yourself, or even rules imposed by mod makers or other people. Who says we need to follow any of them? Okay, so let's copy... No. No, that's exactly right, Titus. You can't use either of those. That would be disastrous to use those. Can't even imagine doing such a thing. Alright, I'm gonna throw that there. Of course, that's just like one tile too high, isn't it? So we need to go diagonal. And then we can do that. Perfect. What's up, Dave? Why not just remove a rail and start a little lower? You know, get out of here with your reasonable logic. Whoa. Weird. Okay, so that's good to go. Oh, there we go. Too close to the uranium. We're gonna need to set the request to be different on the little combinator up here, which will take a second. We are finally researching robot speed 5, so that's good. Speaking of research, how's research going? We are short on the poiples, and that's because of prod module shortage, and that's because of actually no beaconing. That's the reason most of these are running. But it is a component shortage, which also seems to be happening because no beaconing. So once we throw beacons in here, I think we'll get a little better. Titus, no, I wasn't screwing with you. I was just legitimately being dense-minded. Sometimes that is how it works. I'm like one of those hybrid professionals, but also not so professional. Sometimes I just convince you into thinking I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. Uh-oh, you can quit the game while it's saving? Eee, that's scary. So to get more wire, I need to implement underground here. And I can place a beacon. A bacon, as it were, and then we can upgrade this belt to blue, just in case. In fact, you know what? Just upgrade all of it. Screw it. What's the worst thing that can happen? Spin some iron? We got plenty of iron. Okay, and you've been auto-disabled, so I can change that to chloride. 30,000. Y'all are smelting rare metals. Now, didn't someone say something about more chlorine? We don't get more chlorine. What's the chlorine for? Is that with titanium? Blah, blah, titanium? No. Oh, we need chlorine to mine it. That's right. That's right. Okay, so we need chlorine and chloride. Cool. We can do that. We can handle that. We need that top-up valve. Missing some undergrounds. Interesting. Where did I put the blue belts again? Where are the bluebies at? Those are the reds. Oh yeah, up here. Okay. Why are you running into problems? Shouldn't that be going up to 150? Odd. How are there so few? Let's... If I do speed as a... Will that, like, know what it's doing? It will. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just because of how slow this is going. We're going to speed that up a bit. We actually need another inserter of gears. Come on. There we go. There we go. We've slowly been using that giant stockpile of blue splitters that we had. I'd forgotten about that mistake until just now. Good memory, good memory. It could be worth... Oh, we're actually having a bit of a steel shortage. Now that's interesting. Yeah, rip iron indeed. So yeah, let's productify these fully. Oh, that's not how that works. Put it that way. So we get a bit more... Did we do steel productivity? We did. It's not maxed though, so let's make sure that's... Max the steel prod here. Eke out a few more % of everything. And we need to request hydrogen chloride on you, and you request chlorine. Request threshold 24,500. Right? Yeah. You think it's belt speed? What? No. No, the issue is just we don't have enough iron. The issue. I think we calculated it roughly to, yeah, smelt 2 full red belts. So it's actually just about right. The issue is just that we're not getting enough iron to the end there. So what we should probably do, maybe this is what you mean, is make it so those are 2 blue belts of iron. Now that we have lots of blue belts, let's upgrade all of this. Someone else is already running into the same issue. Yeah, you'd think the quit button should be disabled while you're saving. That seems like a very reasonable thing to disable. Okay, anyway, back to this. This is the provider, but also the requester of chlorine. The provide threshold is so high that it will never provide chlorine, which is good. But it'll provide rare metals as soon as we have 10 stacks. Let's change that to 20. And then this is requesting the chloride and the containers. We'll go ahead and enable that so we can start the containers. We've got the containerizer up here. Haven't heard that sound in a while. And you are going to be rare metals load. Wait, this is the output. Input is here. Yeah, that's fine. That can back up. And then rare metals. I could have gotten run over right there. Wait. What? Oh, that's just no longer. This is all no longer needed. All right. That'll do. Wow, how did that get there? Whoops. Eesh. Whatever. Okay, so now we need the fluids. Let's go find the hovercraft and we'll get that set up. Put steel production at the start. someday, maybe. That'll be in the new base. We'll do all that kind of nonsense. I like to use the old base as far forwards as I can, generally. Given that we keep getting faster and faster belts, we might as well. Okay, so then we're gonna have 2 fluids. One here and one here. Already forgot which one's which. I call all my bases starter base. Exactly. Yeah, this is just starter base V3, version 0.3. Okay, so chlorine is the top line. And that's the one that goes all the way to here. Right, yeah, you're the chlorine. And then the bottom, what is that doing? That doesn't, that's from the old blueprint. Get that. You go to the right, no. No, I might just do it this way. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So that's all hooked up. The water is already primed. We should be good to go if we just add the chlorine and the whatever. I just need to find the hovercraft. Whoa, there's like a little goopy tendril thing in the spider creep. That's kind of cool. We should probably hook up the power. How about it? Yeah, you only have 850 hours. What do you know? How could you have possibly had a real base yet? It really is crazy how much you can play Factorio and still feel like you know so little. I think I'm well over 2,000 hours now, and I would say, I mean, in more ways than one, I am actually a professional Factorio player, and yet, I would not call myself a master. There's so much I don't know. So much I don't know how to do. Where am I even going? Like, forgotten where the base is. It's way down here somewhere. Let's see. What am I doing? Chlorine, I guess. Yeah, we'll do this by the stone. Makes sense. Oh, goodness. Just making a mess here. So how's our stone patch doing? We still got 3 million. Okay. So maybe we just need to modulify all of this. Which will create more power problems, but power be damned. Excuse me. Yeah, you understand trains, just not the signals. Yeah. Just not the signals. The signals are the hard part. I'm gonna upgrade all this a little bit here. So, of course I didn't line all this up in such a way that it can be, you know, beaconed and stuff. Yes. Laser, I'm currently spending 60 megawatts for no reason on laser turrets. Good point, good point. Here. Laser, turret, wall, gate. That'll keep my bots busy. We've been talking about, you know, the Mr. Gorbachev joke for a while now. I just never got around to it. I've had so many other things to do. It's not that I forgot, more that I got distracted. Which, at the end of the day, they look pretty similar, don't they? They look pretty similar. Okay, so there's a butt ton of sand. And that all goes out. That's probably too much, but whatever. And then we need, what were they? The electrolyzers? The electro-who's-em-a-what's-its, I believe is the official term. And a beacon we will put there. I guess maybe instead I will doodly doodly doo. These guys. Speedify. I guess I could. Oh wow, that's scary to look at. I'm not gonna look at that. I could eradicate the rest. I need my medic bots. Oh no, you got injured. See, I need my medic bots back. And somehow we got unhooked from everybody following the leader. So there we go. Where are the medic bots? Let's see, control. No. Okay, they're still all following. What's up, Till Plus Plus? It is a lot of spiderlings, to be pedantic. Spidertrons we unlock later, but these are like little baby spidertrons, and we put little lasers in them and shields, and they end up working out pretty well when you have that many of them. They work pretty well. Okay, now here's the problem. Might need to go sideways. Or I could do this. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Bing. Draw that down. We'll deal with this in a second. No idea what that was all connected to. Just taking some little risks like that. Okay, yeah, we didn't need this many. Or if we did, it didn't need to be. Can these even make a full belt? Nah, they actually can, but we'll stick with just one belt for now. Yes, today I've been pedantic all day on Discord, according to Dave, and anyone else who's looking. I think they would agree. Krydax has been pedantic today. Okay, so there's the chlorine. We're gonna need more than that. We cannot do prod, right, but we can do speed. I am speed. Lightning McQueen up in this hizzy. Okay, so that is a full blue belt, almost, of sand being processed into chlorine. We're gonna need a load onto trains, which we'll do over here, because why not share? Sharing is caring. But first we need chemical plants. 4 is probably too many. Yeah, that's about right. Move them up a little bit so there's room for beacons if I want them. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, so chlorine, we kind of need to do a overflow pipe. Just call it on 50. That gets made. Hydrogen, we're gonna have too much. So hydrogen's also an overflow. We'll set that low. What else are we gonna use the hydrogen for? I don't even know why I'm doing that. And then we flare stack the rest of it. And we go over 90. And then we throw a beacon here. Flare stacks are affected by beacons, so we'll put them within range. I don't know how many I'll need. I'll just presume that 3 is enough. And then voila. It's saltstone, exactly. It's limestone, right? Limestone can make chlorine. Is that true? Does that sound right? We'll just assume it's limestone. You know, stone is a stand-in for many different types of stone. Surely there's a way to get some form of chlorine out of rocks in real life. Okay, and considering how much rock we're going to be throwing in here, I'm actually going to prod for those bad boys. Hey, we already have Greg Tech in Factorio, and it's called Pyanodons. So, no need to... Oh, look, I can just get rid of all this. We actually used an entire patch of, whatchamacallit? Uranium. So then we really can use this train stop. It's not even getting used anymore. Wonderful. That noise is lovely. If I stand here long enough, logistics bots will come take that out of my inventory. But, how long is that gonna take? They still seem very slow to me. I can run faster than you. Okay, well, they'll figure it out. I'll just overflow on like 20% because we've got a pump out that's going to be pumping over here into the other, whatever this is called, tank. Get rid of all these belts. How is that not powered? Oh. Okay. Probably just disconnected my entire power network. No bigs. Geiger ASMR. Yes, delicious. Delicious. Seriously though, where? There it is. Nope, that was one for the red belts. Are you the one? Nope. Are you the one? Nope. Still chilling. Oh, I just saw some uranium leave. There it is. Ah, the sound of silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Alright, I'll just say the top is chlorine. Alright. Hydrogen chloride. Now, can you be? You can be productivity. Sure. And then we spend less stone. Now, some of you, many of you, are going to say, wow, Kydax, so you're worried about how much stone you're spending. And yet, and then it's like the SpongeBob meme where you're pointing out the piles of stone that I'm continually throwing into crushers. And all the dirty water that I'm voiding. Yeah, there you go. Isn't that a, what is that? 21 pilots? 5 pilots? Whatever they're called. There you go. The chlorine comes from the water and the sand is filtering it. Perfect explanation. Alright, this should start overflowing any moment now, once it gets to 45,000. There we go. Okay, what's the rate? 110 a piece, so that would be 330. Yeah, it's more than enough. In fact, I can just have 2 of them. Okay. Speaking of Geiger counter sounds, yeah, we're not going through that again. Alright, chlorine's in, chloride is in. Beautiful. Okay, and then finally, we want provide threshold of 30 big ones. Enable provider, everything else is fine. Connect it. And for you, provide threshold, no longer request, but provide 30 big ones. And I think that fixity fixes it. Are there 2 trains with this stop? That's scaring me. What? Oh, because they're all named Grill 79. That's what's going on. Okay, that was really confusing for a second. Shouldn't we be seeing the chlorine train? Or did it already come and I missed it? Nope, that's not a chlorine train. Where's the fluid train? One of them's missing. Oh, there's only one fluid train. Right. Right. Why do radars have names? Now there's a question. Maybe back when the game was more militaristically inclined, I thought that would be funny. Or I don't know. It is odd. Okay, now I also screwed up connections to other things. Like the rare metals over here, which no longer matter, so never mind. And the titanium down south, which does matter. Which needs hydrogen chloride on the right side of this one. Which is actually very... Oh, where am I? Very close to where we need it. So I just do that, and I do that. No. There we go. Okay, now chlorine should be filling up. Yes, no, maybe. Yes, it is. And then once the chlorine spills over, we'll start making the chloride. And that will be great. Now, you, my friend, are you going to move chlorine for us? Please? Please and thank you. Maybe. Maybe move the chlorine if you're feeling it. No, okay. What did I do wrong? Oh. Wait, it's actually needing the inactivity. What are we, why are we inserting so randomly? Oh, we're outserting. Oh, we need like a, oh my goodness. We need more of these. Chargers. Need a bigger buffer. I have 4 tanks on the train, but I use only 1. I had a great reason for it. Can't tell you I remember what that great reason was. What was it? Is it just because I didn't want to move 100,000 at once? It might have been. It was, I don't know, honestly. I thought the numbers were going to be smaller, maybe, of how much I would need per second, so I thought it didn't matter. That might have been it. Something along those lines. I'm going to handcraft those. Now, I don't need the chlorine over to the west anymore, because this is all defunct. It is the funky. Funky monkey. And then I will put these in the network, like so. Those will get built down there. So that we can take out all of the discharged batteries and recharge all of them quickly. We do have a little bit of a buffer here for the charged. We just never did a buffer for the discharged. And then this is the guy that feeds in new batteries, because there's a chance that the charging... No, I guess it's the chance that the discharging destroys it. Spent result. Actually, no, which one's the 99%? This is, yeah, the charging is what can blow it up. I just imagine it explodes as it's charging. That's how I like to think about it. And maybe I need a buffer here regardless. Yes, I do need that. Hey, look! We're almost done with Robot Speed 5. How fast are they right now? Movement speed 175, so that's 2.75. Of course, that's outside the power network. Long-range delivery drones do not crash, thankfully. They are... I mean, they do crash after they deliver what they have, but they don't deal any damage to anything. Okay, so that will properly unload everything quickly. Now, did that manage to actually deliver things while I was gone, or still nothing? Still nothing. Alright, what the problem is. Enable requesters not turned on. That's the problem for you. And you're the one... Your requesters provided, but that's not something I have 30k of yet. There we go, there's the delivery. Have you heard about funnels? What? I assume this is a bad joke incoming. Yep, there it is. Woohoo! There's the chlorine. Oh, right. It's gonna do the thing. It's gonna do the thing. Okay, I'm gonna just manually fix you. Hopefully that doesn't break LTN's brain. And to fix it, we have to... Wait, that is 24,500. Oh, but that'll only... The first request is gonna be for 30k. All the future requests, assuming I have enough supply, should be the right size. So, yeah. Yep. Cool. No doubt, no doubt. And it takes a little while to get here. Trains are fast. They'll be faster, actually, if I give them lithium chloride. I just don't like unloaders for things that don't need tons and tons of throughput. And I don't even necessarily want it on both lanes. So it's kind of a two-part deal. Oh, look at that green color when they mine. That's so cool. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Is that Factorio art? Or is that what vanilla mines do with sulfuric? Super neat. Ah, yes, the chloride. Chloride is still needed. And we don't quite have it. They just color them. Okay, wow, that's cool. That's pretty neat. These are all running at full speed, it seems. Haven't I forgotten about undergrounds? In enriching facility. What? No? You might be looking at this, but that's actually intentional, despite how it may look. Because that's where we stop enriching the raw ore, and then the other... This is the output for the metals. So it kind of looks wrong, but it's actually where one starts and one ends. So it is correct. Now, shouldn't this be going up? Why you know? Why you know increase? Yeah, it just takes a minute to get all this spun up, but we should be fine now that these are going. Because these make 91. And we use 50. That would be fine. Okay, and then rare metals are gonna go in the thing. That's properly set. Rare metals. Trains are all set up. The providing threshold is stacked threshold of 20. Enable provider needs to be turned on. And I think that's it. I think we now will get rare metals just from that. Whoo! Ooh, baby. Sweet. Okay, well, that seems like a good place to call it an episode. We're at 45 minutes instead of an hour and 45 minutes. So, smarter length. So yeah, I think we'll call it an episode there for YouTube. We'll keep streaming, so if you're on Twitch, stick around. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next one.